Good luck us, probably. Still going with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Queen me!
The real estate market's just crazy. So as of right now, I'm just trying to add a few one or two properties a year until eventually I make enough from like positive cash flow from those that like at least pays for me to like live, so I can choose to work or not to work. Not there yet, but should be in like another 7-10 years. Knock on wood. Like real estate market keeps doing well. It'll take a little while, but it's a lot of work up front. Oh, there you
we're
go.
all in.
Jacks versus ace king. There it is. Hold.
There we go.
Nice.
Good,
nice.
Good run
Huge
out.
pot, dude. Massive pot against another big stack. Yeah. Nice. Feels good to actually be able to root for you now.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I thought I was taking it down pre-flop a lot. I didn't mean like obviously you have ace king as insurance, but I thought he was just gonna fold a bunch. He covered me. It's a tempting spot to just try to lean on the guy that's got a lot of chips that's not that's below you. So I thought that I was gonna get a lot of folds, but he called. He had jacks. Oh well, yes, we own this one, and then like I said, I own a lot of public equity, and then I have like the BBZ businesses and stuff. And so far, so good. Just keep left foot, right foot, one foot in front of the other, hoping for the best.
That's it.
Grinding it out.
So what's your plan with the rental? Did you rehab
no, sorry,
it
this
to
is
sell it?
No, this is the So I only own one, and it's the one that I live in. So I don't own two. I only own the one that I live in. Yeah, so I don't have a rental.
Sorry.
Yeah, all good. Just go for all of it. We call a jam, and if he calls, we slam non-diamond rivers, and we hum and haw about what to do on diamond rivers. Now we hum and haw.
Time to hum and haw.
I don't think there's enough that pays me off. Yeah, it's gonna be a hand he has a lot, but I don't know if that hand calls. I'll just make the 3-bet. This is just down to my hand. If you asked me to pick the spot, I would probably not have made the bluff, to be honest, because I'm a little bit concerned. But I'll go ahead and check. It's a good flop for my hand. It's not a good flop for my 3-bet range for the most part. Gonna play somewhat respectfully in the situation. There we go. Huh? Not so bad. Door-to-door salesman, and the $1,200 or whatever that I won in that $1 tournament was just like huge for me because I didn't have any money. Cashed it all out, paid rent with it, lived off of it. Kept a little bit, and then had some. I don't know. Maybe I had like $100 left on full tilt or something towards the end of the year in 2009, and then I had no money on another side. I had a friend of mine transfer some money to me. He owed me $20. He transferred me $7, and then I took that $7 on that site and just like span it up. But I spun it up playing penny games, like 3-cent games, just like the most micro stuff you could possibly play, and then played played 25-cent games and $1 games and $3 games, and I was playing sit and goes. Was how I did it, and that's a good turn. There we go, and yeah. So it was it's been a lot of fun. It's been a while. The 1,200 felt like a million. Yeah, when I took second in the Daily Dollar, I mean, like I think I was shaking and stuff, to be honest. Like if I remember correctly, it's been a long time, but the feeling of winning that or taking second. It was like today when I take second in a tournament, I actually get fucking pissed. Doesn't matter how much money's up top. When I take second, I get mad that I didn't win. It is the way it is. Like I can't do anything about it. It's the way I feel. But when I took second in that, I was so happy. I was so pumped. I was just like, oh, because I didn't think I didn't have any business taking, expecting to do well. And I was doing the same thing that like lots of aspiring players are doing now. Like I was just trying to play a lot, and I was watching a lot of content. I didn't know anything about how to study or how to get better. Obviously, solvers didn't exist. I think we're not going to be able to get away from this one. I think we're going to have too good. This is too good of a price, I think. Ouch. Don't want to see. Ooh, that's a good flop. There we go. I did run pretty pure today, which makes sense considering I'm 1 out of 10 in a tournament. It's hard to be 1 out of 10 in a tournament and say that you ran really bad the whole day. So I'm 1 out of 10 and I ran pretty good today, getting better. We are on the final table, ladies and gentlemen. We have final tabled it, which is pretty cool. It's better to lose the times he actually has it and make sure he doesn't just run you over with bluffs than it is, like, that's more economic than just folding all the time and letting yourself get run over with bluffs. So I didn't think he was bluffing based on his timing a little bit, but I still felt like I needed to do what I did, I guess. I'm just gonna call this time. I definitely think check raise is good. Okay. We are going to ship it in and try to get the rest. Hopefully this is 9s and not 8s. Could be a bluff though. Looks like it's a bluff. Pretty sure 9s calls already. I think if he's got his hand, then he just calls. And when he doesn't have his hand, he just folds. We're in a good spot, guys. Rooting for a call. Rooting for a call. Not rooting to see pocket 7s, but rooting for a call. I guess this is a hero fold. Seems kind of odd. So we did have the pocket 9s equivalent. I think my line's like fairly standard once we get where we got. I don't know what the time bank was for. But I'm glad I shoved and didn't call, considering the river was an ace and would have gone check check. Gonna check here. Pretty comfortable check fold. Run 100 flops, or 300 flops, or 1,000 flops. And you can just look at what all the strategies look like, and it can be like, look, when the board has 3 low cards on it, you donk bet a little bit. There's a really strong correlation between your donk betting frequency and the total number of straights possible on the flop when it's a low card board, no matter the stakes that you play, right? And so that's the type of work we do inside BBZ Poker. We do a lot of that. Now this is just an example of something we do. We do lots of other stuff too, but yeah, I don't think it's really debatable that it's helpful. Okay, and I'm gonna put a stab. This player is probably gonna check raise me a bunch just based on the way this player seems to be playing so far. Check. And I'm gonna fold. Sucks. I think trying to go after it there is kind of tempting, but it's gonna involve me tripling it off a lot of the time there, I think. Because I think that player's gonna have like 7s with a spade a lot. 6 with a spade, so. All right, guys, I've got some pretty incredible news. We have brought all one-off videos on BBZPoker.com down to bundle level pricing. That means $10 a video. So the bundles have been so successful that we decided to rationalize the pricing of all of our video content to the same level as the bundles. So all BBZ Poker videos are now $10. You can get Ape Styles for $10. You can get me. You can get Lucky Fish. You can get Yargo. You can get Finton. You can get Spraggy. All for $10. I'll see you on BBZPoker.com. I'll be honest, I suck in these spots. I wish I could just ask Yargo what the answer was. Yeah, I mean, based on the fact this player called ace 9, I mean, like, I think this player kind of knows what's going on. I'm just gonna make the call. Probably a chop. Ooh, it's good to be me today. I should just always call the all-ins because it seems like I can't lose. Ooh. Someone has been eliminated. 4 left. It's a little bit smaller. A little bit less pressure. There's not as many short stacks at the table. We're gonna go ahead and make the defend with the 10-2 of diamonds. Make the call on the flop. I don't mind raising. Go ahead and put out small bet. Get down. That works. This player is hard to take pots off this player. It's back to the 4x. There we go. Gotta show him who's boss at some point. Gotta throw the gotta throw some muscle around at some point. I'm not gonna just get run over. Gotta let him know BBZ's at the table. A lot of the post flop against this player is like that also. Look, us guys, I think we're in good stead right now. Oh, it's a bluff. I didn't think that would be a bluff. I thought that was just gonna be the. I thought that would just be the calling it off range hand spot. I just didn't think that the range would have many folds. I am gonna make this call. I know it seems fucking crazy with the ICM and everything, but I think this player's over it. We got him. All right. I can probably play faster now, to be honest, because that was quite constraining as far as like mental resources for me. Not that these other players aren't strong players, and not that that player wasn't a strong player, but these players are just taking more kind of standard lines that are easier to map to. Kind of things that are more rehearsed for me. Good luck us, probably. Still going with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Queen me! That's the worst run out. That's the worst run out. Ugh, that's bad. That is bad. It's good. There we go. I could have shoved. I mean, I did think about it. If there was no ICM, I probably would have jammed. But, oof. My opponent had ace king with the ace of spades. Jam might have even gotten the call. Pretty big cooler. Once he decides to flat call me pre-flop, which is interesting. Gave me some rope. Tried to let me hang myself. Didn't work. Backfired. A7, 7-5. It's a big favorite for A7 there. And A7 holds. So we are heads up. We are heads up. Trying to win a tournament. It's been a little while since I played tournament heads up. Doing a lot of cash game work recently, so I think that's going to help me here. So occasionally this will be like a 9 bet calls it off, occasionally it'll be like king queen or something. A lot of the time it'll be like a 10-8 type of straight draw or something, or jack 10 that's like gonna miserably bet fold. Very rarely it'll be a 5, but sometimes it'll be a 5. I say rarely just because I think some of the 5s end up having a limp ISO. Limp fold pre-flop. I do think that I did feel at the time that the hand was played that that it was more of a bet big spot. But I also felt like I had some assumptions that could make it close. And as long as EV is close, I was comfortable with my line. But if they're not close, then then I hate it. But I do think that the EVs would be close. I have some assumptions around like turn 2 bet frequency and river 2 bet frequency for most players that lend to like slight variations in strategy. This player doesn't really have sets here. He wouldn't have 5s or 3s or aces or queens really, I don't think, for playing this way. So I expect it aces I guess makes sense, but I don't expect 5s or 3s or 10s or anything like that. Obviously we're hoping for a call. Don't get it though. Don't know if this goes in. Kind of feels like no. But maybe the answer is yes. I would have to look at charts for this to like actually know the answers. This feels like it's good enough. This is good enough. What do you guys think? You guys think I should call? I call. Gonna make a call. Pretty easy one. Don't have the best hand. Bit of a surprise. It's a really good flop though. It's a bad turn. It's a good river. We win! Alright guys, so today worked out. We won the tournament. That's good. I had a lot of fun. It was really cool to hang out with Mr. MaximusBlack, Jeff. It was good. It was fun. Today was a good day, and thank you very much to Party Poker for hosting this, and to you guys for hanging out with me and sticking with me. So, cheers, guys. Thanks very much, and I will see you on the Twitch streets soon. Bye bye.